I grew up in an environment where the lady was on the giving side. So, and that made me have the mentality of, I don't need to tell you to know what is wrong with me. Yeah. Because I learned how to understand, how to feel, how to detect, how to know what is wrong with somebody. So even if the person is not close, as far as we are friends, I can feel that you are not okay. And then most times I'm right. Because there's that thing within me that just, this person is not fine. Even when we are chatting, I just know that there's something wrong. But on the other hand, I don't get that same energy. Yes. So sometimes I could go days, weeks, and then there's no hello, there's no hi. So it makes me feel like probably that was how God made it. That ladies should always know, while the guys, you have to tell them before they know. Like you always have to explain yourself. You have to say, okay, this is wrong with me. So in my head, I'm like, if I can detect that something is not wrong, that something is wrong with you, you should also do the same. Yes, and then most time it's not like that. But because of where I grew up, I just felt like that is how it's supposed to be. And so if it's not coming that way, there's that hurt, there's that feeling of you are alone. There's that feeling of the energy is just coming from you. And then also from experiences, that kind of mindset has made me like search for that place where I can find something like that. And then not like it was a relationship, but it was a situationship that it led me into. And it didn't turn out well. There was no relationship, but there was proximity and there was hurt at the end. I discovered that this person cannot give me what I want. And then in the other hand, is trying to take something from me as well, because he thinks that I'm too vulnerable, that there are some things I can't say no to. There are some things that I can't say I will not do. I don't know if you understand. This is not, it's not the sexual aspect, but like this person, even when I'm wrong, I still say sorry. Even when I know that you offended me, but because I want you to be happy, I still end up apologizing for what I did not do. Yeah, because somehow, that was how I grew up. You apologize, you even swear for what you did not do. So it has kept me in this box that it's just so hard to, yeah.
So generally, I think that society teaches that as a woman you're supposed to know, especially when it comes to emotional well-being, and that as a man you're supposed to be told because your head is filled with many things. But of course, there is a place for growth for all of us. There's a place for growth. First of all, women are naturally intuitive. We have more of that than men have. That's why a woman can know, oh, something is wrong with this person. It's the motherly nature on the inside of you that responds like that and helps you know when something is up with someone. It's intuitive. It's inside of you. We were created that way. Praise God. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that a man should also not awaken to the needs or the stress or whatever it is that his woman or his wife is going through. Do we understand? So it's a call for growth for men. The truth is, I think that societies are wired in a way that they help us normalize certain things that should not be normalized. So I mean, anyone could say to a man, for example, well, your head is full now, you are providing, you are this, that. So it's okay to not know that your wife is, it's okay to not know that your child is, but it shouldn't be that way. There's got to be that emotional connection. There's got to be perception also. You should be able to look at your partner and perceive. Of course, it takes growth. It takes growth. There's a place you come to when you've been married for a while. You probably were not there in the first year of your marriage. So it's a journey. The second thing I want to say is sometimes for women who have strong personalities, many times you can come across, you don't know, but you could be serving the aura that says, I'm okay by myself. I don't need help. I've got myself. So when you serve that aura, it's difficult for people to come to help you. Because you generally move around as, I'm the one who takes care of people. I'm okay, I'm strong like that. And I kind of get it because I think I've been down there where you're so strong, you feel like, I can handle it. But then you get to a breaking point and you're so upset that, nobody even noticed that, But so you must also ask yourself, what kind of energy have you been serving? Some of us serve so much. You are all over the place, available for everyone. There is no care time for yourself until you break down. And then people are like, See, I worked in a place one time. Worked, and then I took ill. I was so sick. When you are so sick, you go to work, and then you realize that if I stay here, I may die. So I just carried my bag, and I just started going home. I started going from the island to the mainland. The people, my bosses were like, where are you going? I'm going home, sir. I couldn't even explain how. And then by the time I got home, by the time my parents, took me to the hospital, ran the test, my blood level was so low. The doctor was like, how have you been living? I was so sick. And days later, one of the persons I worked with called me and said, I've told Ogao, our superior was in the US at the time. I've told him that our machine broke down. And then I said, our machine? Which machine is that? He says, you now, you're the one that's always working. It was painful, like I was giving my all. But somebody saw me as a machine and not a human being. So when I was breaking down, nobody saw it. So sometimes it's you who is giving that attitude, that aura that says, I'm so strong. Bring it on, I can take it. And so they will bring it on. Because people are looking for where to dump their problems. So they'll bring it to you. Do you understand? So you've got to give yourself grace as a woman. I'm not asking you to become a weakling or change personalities, but I'm saying that you've got to know where the boundaries are. If you want somebody to check up on you, Pastor has said more than enough about that. Communicate it. Call somebody. The way I'm feeling now. Talk to a friend. Do you understand? You should have people in your corner who once you say, this is my head, I don't understand. The next day they'll call you, say, how far? That your head, you don't go. Have those kind of people in your corner. What's the next question?